Two Godzillas vs. the giant gorilla. What happens when two Godzillas enter the same city, and a giant gorilla decides to take them both on? It starts with an ordinary day in the middle of a massive city. Suddenly, boom! The ground begins to shake. People look up as a gigantic Godzilla steps between the skyscrapers, but then another Godzilla appears from the opposite side. The two monsters stare each other down. Neither one moves. Then the first Godzilla lets out a massive roar. The second one answers, and the battle begins. They charge straight at each other, smashing through streets and sending cars flying. Buildings shake. Dust fills the air. But just when it looks like one Godzilla is about to win, crash! A gigantic gorilla jumps into the middle of the fight. He beats his chest and lets out a roar so loud that the entire city seems to shake. Now it's two Godzillas vs. one giant gorilla. The gorilla attacks first. He charges at one Godzilla and knocks him backward. For a moment, it looks like the gorilla might actually win. But the second Godzilla jumps in. The two Godzillas attack from opposite sides, forcing the gorilla to defend himself. The gorilla fights back with everything he has. He grabs one Godzilla and pushes him through the street. But before he can celebrate, boom! The second Godzilla attacks from behind. The gorilla falls to the ground, but he's not finished. He slowly gets back up, and suddenly hears something. Roar! A massive wall of water is rushing toward the city. The Godzillas look at each other. Then they look at the gorilla. The gorilla realizes what's coming, but it's too late. The huge wave crashes into the street. Boom! The water slams into the gorilla and knocks him off his feet. He crashes onto the flooded street as the two Godzillas stand above him. For a moment, everything goes silent. The gorilla struggles to stand. The two Godzillas roar together. It looks like the fight is over. But then something strange happens. Instead of attacking, the two Godzillas turn toward the ocean, and they slowly walk away. The gorilla watches them disappear into the distance. He stands up, looks toward the ocean, and lets out one final roar. So was the giant gorilla really defeated? Or was this just round one? Because if that gorilla comes back, the next battle could be even bigger.